Hey guys, today is Easter Sunday 2024. I've been tested by God in the universe lately, heavily tested. It's raining, obviously, in Laguna Niguel, California. I've been tested in the past year, honestly. I decided to make a big move and go to California with no money on credit, just make it work. I was already in remote sales, doing calls for companies such as like personal brand, people that have a lot of followers, and I would be the guy that kind of sells people on the course after they get leads. I got in a car crash a couple days ago, a couple nights ago. I was driving at 2 a.m. and there was a lot of rain, and my car hydroplaned, started spinning. I was with my friend in the car. I was driving, he was sitting there, and all I was thinking about is how can I minimize this damage, because it's about to happen. Like, I just knew it was about to happen. I had no control. And so I tried turning, I couldn't turn. Start spinning on the highway, no one's around, luckily, at this exact moment. And there's a concrete wall. Smash into the concrete wall. I'll throw some pictures right here. Oh, sorry. So it hit the front of it, spun, hit the back. Airbags go off. It's like 2:45, 2:50 a.m. No one's answering. Nobody's able to pick us up, really. Tow truck comes. Hop in the tow truck. They brought us to the gas station. Glory to God, there's a train station 5-minute walk away. The train station. We go there, get a train ticket. Our phones are dead. Like, no one, they charge you $30 just to charge your phone. They don't care about the homeless. They don't care about people. No outlets to use. We already had a charger. No outlets. Not at stores, not at anything around. So I got my phone plugged into some outlet like I found for a second. The guy was like, yo, if you use that, your phone's gonna blow up. So I couldn't even use it, but I used it long enough for my phone to turn on. So I added money to my Cash App because I'm like low on money. I add money to the Cash App as I need it from my bank. I barely have any in my bank, honestly. I've had a lot of business ventures and a lot of things happen that I just wasn't paid for. And then I've had a lot of crazy expenses being in LA, and it's been hard to get by, honestly, but I've been doing big things, building business, stuff like that. And, you know, in the building phase, you don't really get paid that much. But I'm determined, you know, I'm determined. So, where was I? We got the train ticket, both of them, for like 40 something bucks. I bought those. It's like, my friend was supposed to pick me up. No one really came through. No one was able to pick us up. So I was just like, oh, either way, I want to take this train home. So we took the train at like 6 a.m. It comes. We hop on it. I take a nap on the train. We wake up, we get off the train, and like after an hour and 45 minutes, it's like 7:50, 7:45 in the morning. We get back to Laguna Niguel. We're staying out here. It's beautiful. Like I said, right now, I'm grateful I'm alive. I'm grateful he's alive. I'm grateful we weren't hurt. It's a miracle, but still not easy to get through sometimes. Just thinking about it, you know, I used to live in that car. That's why I brought that up earlier. I came here with no money. Like, I was living in that car. I lived in this house with a director. I think I said that earlier, but I met this guy when I came here. Initially, I was staying in a rental car. That's another story I'll go into in another video. You know what, I'll make that video like today or tomorrow. Because I think it's time I explain my past, my stories and stuff, so I'm gonna start dropping those. But came here in this rental car I was living in for like 3 nights with this homie that I had met. And anyway, so I stayed in that house with the director for a year and or not a year, a month and a half until it was time to go. Left. We had an Airbnb. I was with these guys, a couple guys. Stayed there for a month, and then I was like, you know, I'm gonna go on my own. I got a spot, thinking that I was gonna make a lot of money, which I was. I was going to. I was supposed to get paid $3,000 for something. So I was like, I'm gonna push myself, and I'm gonna get a 3K spot, a nice spot to myself, and experience like what it's like, and protect my energy, and you know, who's in my environment and who's not at certain moments, so I can like get back to myself, you know, because it was hard. LA is so fast paced, things constantly going on, and I'm used to, you know, I used to live in Oklahoma, so it's like slow pace, and I was always moving at a faster pace, but it just got too much. It just so much going on, and not enough time to reflect, I felt like. So, or what it felt like wasn't a lot of time to reflect, because there's always events going on and always something that you're missing out on. So, got this place for 3K. These people that was, the guy that was supposed to pay me decided to cancel everything. So then I was left with no money. Moving forward, I get a client for marketing. I was getting paid. It was in the contract. I was supposed to get paid. Blah, blah, blah. And yet again, it falls through. After like a month, dude falls through, goes against the entire contract that he signed. I had a lot of other struggles throughout this that I can't really talk about. But also throughout all this time, I'm meeting all these people. Like I said, the director, he's a famous show director, and even worked on coordinating. He was a coordinating director for the Olympics one year. And a lot of other stuff that I'm not going to go into right now. I've met famous artists, famous producers, famous models, famous actresses, famous actors. I've been in studios with famous artists. Sada Baby. I was in the studio with Big Hit, which is Hit Boy's dad, if you know who Hit Boy is. Shout out to those people, they're really great in the studio. I've met tons of people, like, it's been crazy. I always said like I would do that type of thing if I just was here. I could get in the rooms, and because I provide value, and that's what it's all about. And then this happens, you know, I've just had so much happen to me. I've gone homeless, I've lived in my car, just knowing I'll make it work, right? It's been crazy. And this has been really kind of messing with me a little bit, because while I'm happy, I'm okay, and he's okay, and it's a miracle, and I'll probably get more than I was worth anyway. That was my house. That car used to be my house, you know? Like, I've lived in that car. It's seen everything I've gone through. It's been with me for 5 years. I tried to stay grounded. I'm grateful, always, but it gets hard sometimes. So God been testing me. So I just wanted to make this video to explain some of my tests, because people on my Instagram and different things, they see what I do. They don't see like what's going on behind the scenes, and like it's actually not as easy as it looks. Like I've made a lot of great connections and good people to be around, and people that know me and respect me, and I'm in big rooms sometimes and blah blah blah, but like I'm there but I'm not there at the same time. It's weird, struggling, you know. So anyway, I guess the point of this video is to show you that there's a lot that can happen to you along the way, especially when you're not going down the traditional path that most people want for you, because they care about you. They really want you to not go through the risk taking and stuff like that. But the thing is, the risk taking is what gets you what you actually want, and it gets you to an extraordinary place in life. The thing is, it's called extraordinary for a reason, and you're gonna go through things regardless of if you take a risky route or not. And to me, if I don't take the risky route, if I don't go hard in a way that's just out of this world, if I didn't do what I did, I would regret it anyway. I would regret not going for it, just seeing where it takes me. And like, I've set myself ahead by decades, just meeting the right people and going and trying, dude, just trying. I just want y'all to know it's not easy for even the people at the top. Like, you're gonna see people at the top, they're struggling in some way, regardless if they have all the money in the world or they don't. I'm not saying you should steer away from money at all. I think money is honestly something beautiful to have, but it's also, the love of money is evil. The love of money itself is gonna hurt you. But I'm not saying money itself is bad. You should definitely go for the money. I'm going for the money. But remember why you're doing it. And remember that no one's gonna care about how much money you made when you died, you know? They're gonna care about how you made them feel, and your character, those memories they have with you. So all I gotta say here is, it's not gonna be easy going for an extraordinary life, and people at the top are going through things too. So always just focus on working on yourself, because you're the one thing that will always be there. And that's what's helped me get through everything that I'm getting through and that I've gone through. Thanks for watching. Peace.